Hi, welcome to Everything Embedded. In this video, I want to talk about fetchers. So, what are fetchers exactly, and how do we use them in Yocto, and what purpose do they serve? So, I'll quickly give a brief demonstration as to what I'm talking about. So, say you have your source code in the Git source control system. So, for example, I have my repositories on the GitHub page. I'll put a link in the description as well. So this is my repository which I had created last year. This is for one of those coffee place system which I had created. If you have not seen my video which is related to this, so please go and do that just in case. But in this video, what I'm talking about is what if you have your source code on the Git source control system. So what are the technical steps which need to be done on in Yocto so that it gets pulled, the source is pulled by Yocto, as well as also Yocto does a build of your project. So just a brief description on the GitHub page here. So this is my commit revision, which you can see if you click on this link here. The GitHub page will show you all the commits which you have done for a particular project. So say if I want to tell Yocto, I need to pull this branch. My branch is called as main, and I want to pull in all the files which went in as part of this commit. So something which starts with phi dff something. So I want to pull in all the files which were committed as part of this revision from the branch called as main. And so what do I have to do in Yocto? What should we be doing and where should we be doing it? Right, so let me minimize this first. So this is my recipe file. I will zoom on this part here. Right, so there is a variable called as src underscore URI, source URI. So this is where we specify and tell Yocto where to pull our source code from. And in for example, in my case, in my recipe file, I am pulling my project which I just showed you from the GitHub page. So this is the syntax, this is the format of it. You specify the branch as well, which is very important. So besides the branch, I just showed you the commit ID, which commit it should be using. So this is specified in the variable called as src rev, which basically stands for source revision. So this is where I have specified my revision. This is what I want to use. So in Yocto, it will use the git fetcher to fetch all your project files from this particular branch, this location, and for this revision, and it will do a build automatically. Well, when I say automatically, it's not exactly automatically. Since this is a Qt project, PyClock was a Qt project which was written in the Qt source control system. What you have to do is you have to make sure in Yocto that your recipe is derived from QMake. So in my case, since I was using Qt 5, I used the recipe has to be inherited from QMake. Hopefully this should demystify what goes on in the recipe files. So it's not a mystery basically. So this is how you do that. You specify the project details, the branch, everything here, revision here, and this has to be derived from QMake. Right. What if you want to pull in local files? So rather than the files or the project which you are building, what if it resides on the local Linux box? How do you pull in those files? Well, that's again very simple. Instead of using Git, you use the file protocol. So just specify a file and the name of the file. It can also be a folder name as well. If it's a folder name, Yocto will automatically pull in all the files which reside in that folder. So that should make it simpler. What I will do is I'll provide a link in the description. So please make sure to go through all the through that link, which will help you clarify what exactly is a recipe file, what is the syntax inside the recipe file, how should the recipe files be written, and what do these entries actually stand for, and what if you have to perform various operations when a recipe file is being built or after it has been built. So but in this video, what I specifically was interested to show is what you should be doing if your source control is on the git is in the git repository, what needs to be done. I hope you like this short video, and I will see you shortly in the next one. Thank you very much for watching my video. Cheers. Bye bye.